The old hammerhands putt. This putt was about 8 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Let's try and make this one. Only dropped the one shot. Currently at +3 for the round. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Looking better.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Looking for another birdie here.
Yeah, I think he pulled that one. Pretty obvious, actually. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Not bad. Rich, I love it when we get to break from play just to take a look at some great highlights.
From long range, nearly gets it to fall.
Oh, he couldn't get that one to go, unfortunately. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. That's disappointing.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Par putt coming up here. That's frustrating. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flag stick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 3. That's in the sand. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Yeah, fair effort. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Well played. How good is this course?
This course is fascinating, would be a good way I would put it. It has quirky angles on every single shot. The tee boxes face you at a different angle that the fairway sits. The fairway faces you at a different angle than the green sit. And this is for all 18 holes. And I'm even going to throw 17 in there, even though it is the island green. This golf course that P. designed is fun, it's perplexing, and mentally it'll wear you out just as much as physically. You better bring your A game if you want to contend this week.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to? This is their 5th shot. Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to put this one downhill.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
One back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Is that a miscue, Henny?
This is going to the pine straw. It's not too bad in there.
Well, this should be unpredictable. That's an awful error. Well, Rich, this is exciting. This player wasn't even on anyone's lips coming into the week, and now they're right in contention to win.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. And that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Always unpredictable here out of the pine straw. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? And that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
Look at the shot that this player possesses. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
And back to the play, shall we? Playing their 4th shot. Currently tied for the lead. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
That's well holed. And after that hole, the standings have this player in 2nd place, behind Tiger Woods. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
And he's safely on the green. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. This is a bogey putt coming up. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Going with the 7. This one looks like it's going left.
Looks like they pulled this one.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Tried to draw that one in there. Luke just missed the mark.
Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
Wow, that's misjudged. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Our current leader showing us why they're on top. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult